Step into the shadows as we embark on a spine-chilling journey through the most terrifying places on Earth. We will explore 10 of the most mysterious and fear-inducing places, from eerie forests to haunted asylums, in no particular order. Unveil chilling tales and embrace the mystery of these haunting locations. Welcome to the unknown. Aokigahara Forest is a place of terror and sorrow, where the lines between the living and the dead seem to blur. Its terrifying reputation is built on a combination of its eerie natural environment and the tragedies that have unfolded within its depths. As you step into the forest, an overwhelming sense of darkness engulfs you. The trees stand tall and close together, forming a wall that blocks out most of the sunlight. The forest floor is blanketed with a thick layer of dead leaves and moss, muffling your footsteps and creating an oppressive silence that hangs heavily in the air. The silence is broken only by the haunting sounds of the wind rustling through the branches and the occasional caw of a crow. The forest seems to hold its breath, as if in mourning for the lives lost within its embrace. Aokigahara's terrifying reputation is closely tied to the numerous suicides that have occurred here. The forest has become a tragic destination for those battling with despair and hopelessness. Some have been drawn by its eerie allure, seeking a place of final escape from their pain. As you wander through the forest, you may encounter haunting reminders of its dark history, abandoned personal belongings left behind by those who chose to end their lives. These poignant reminders serve as chilling symbols of the immense sadness and desperation that have plagued this place. Despite efforts by authorities and volunteers to prevent suicide in Aokigahara, the forest's haunted reputation persists. It remains a place where the weight of past tragedies lingers, creating an atmosphere of fear and sorrow. The tragic suicides that have taken place in Aokigahara have left an indelible mark on the forest. Aokigahara Forest is a chilling reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and the need for support and compassion for those facing emotional struggles. It serves as a haunting cautionary tale, urging us to be vigilant in reaching out to those who may be suffering and to offer hope and understanding in times of darkness. Pripyat, Ukraine, is an abandoned city located near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, infamous for the catastrophic nuclear disaster that occurred in 1986. Prior to the disaster, Pripyat was a thriving and modern city, home to approximately 50,000 people, mainly workers and families of employees at the nuclear plant. However, after the Chernobyl accident, the entire population was evacuated, and the city was left deserted, frozen in time. The creepiness of Pripyat lies in its eerie and haunting atmosphere. The city's sudden abandonment has created a sense of decay and desolation. Buildings that once bustled with life are now empty and crumbling. Nature has begun to reclaim the city, with overgrown vegetation and trees engulfing the streets and structures. The silence is overwhelming, only broken by the occasional sound of the wind or the creaking of dilapidated structures. One of the most unsettling aspects is the presence of personal belongings scattered throughout the city, left behind by the evacuees. Abandoned toys, clothing, and household items serve as haunting reminders of the lives that were once lived there. The absence of human presence makes it feel like a ghost town, where the memories of the past still linger. The radiation levels in Pripyat are still hazardous, limiting access for extended periods. This adds to the sense of danger and mystery, as if the city itself is contaminated and unsafe. The once thriving amusement park, with its rusted Ferris wheel and lifeless bumper cars, serves as an eerie symbol of the abrupt disruption of normalcy. Exploring Pripyat is a chilling experience, as it feels like stepping back in time to a place frozen in the aftermath of a disaster. The haunting visuals, combined with the knowledge of the tragedy that unfolded, create a sense of melancholy and unease. Pripyat has become a symbol of the consequences of human errors and the fragility of our existence. The ghostly remnants of the city serve as a solemn reminder of the power of nuclear technology and the importance of safety and responsibility. Povaglia Island, situated in the Venetian lagoon, holds a haunting and unsettling reputation due to its dark past and ghostly tales that surround it. The island's eerie atmosphere can be traced back to its grim history during the bubonic plague outbreak in the 16th century. Povaglia served as a quarantine station for those afflicted by the deadly disease. Thousands of plague victims were forcibly sent there, left to suffer and die in isolation. The collective suffering and death that occurred on the island have left a lingering sense of despair and sorrow. In the 20th century, the island was repurposed as a mental hospital, further adding to its chilling history. Stories and rumors circulate about inhumane experiments and treatments conducted on the mentally ill patients, resulting in a sense of tragedy and malevolence that pervades the island's atmosphere. Over the years, visitors and locals have reported numerous ghostly encounters on Povaglia Island. Many have claimed to hear disembodied voices, anguished screams, and unsettling moans echoing through the abandoned buildings. Apparitions of plague victims and disturbed spirits are believed to wander the premises, creating a constant feeling of being watched or not being truly alone. Povaglia Island remains off-limits to the general public, contributing to its isolated and desolate appearance. Restricted access adds to the sense of mystery and allure, heightening the feeling of an otherworldly realm that is cut off from the rest of civilization. The combination of plague-infested soil, a dark history of mental health mistreatment, and the legends of restless spirits make Povaglia Island a magnet for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Its eerie ambiance and chilling past continue to captivate the imagination of those drawn to the macabre and the unknown. Blitz Health Hospital, located in Germany, is a place with a haunting and creepy history that spans over a century. Originally established as a tuberculosis sanatorium in the late 1800s, it was designed to treat patients suffering from this deadly disease. However, during that time, tuberculosis was highly prevalent and had a high death rate, and there were no effective medicines to cure it. As a result, many patients tragically succumbed to the illness. The hospital's dark past is further amplified by its role in both World War I and World War II. During World War I, Blitz Health played a crucial role as a military hospital, providing medical care to injured soldiers. One of the notable patients treated at the hospital during this time was Adolf Hitler, the future dictator of Nazi Germany. In 1916, he was hospitalized after suffering a thigh injury during battle. In the year 1930, the hospital was repurposed by the Nazi regime. It became one of the largest military hospital facilities in Germany during World War II, treating injured soldiers. However, its affiliation with the Nazis also meant it was involved in dark and sinister activities. The hospital was used for forced sterilizations and euthanasia of patients with physical and mental disabilities as part of the Nazis' eugenics program. The exact number of people who died at this hospital over the years is difficult to determine precisely, but it is believed that thousands of patients passed away here. The combination of tuberculosis deaths, casualties from both world wars, and the victims of Nazi atrocities adds to the chilling aura of the place. Today, the hospital stands as an eerie and decaying monument to its dark past. Abandoned after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War, the buildings have fallen into disrepair, and nature has slowly reclaimed the space. The crumbling walls, overgrown courtyards, and forgotten medical equipment create an atmosphere of desolation and mystery. The abandoned hospital has become a magnet for urban explorers and paranormal enthusiasts, drawn by its eerie reputation and the reported sightings of ghostly apparitions. Countless photographs and stories circulate on the internet, adding to the aura of creepiness that surrounds the place. In conclusion, Blitz Health's 10 Hospital is a place with a deeply unsettling and creepy history. The high death rate from tuberculosis and the lack of a cure, its involvement in 2 world wars, and its association with the Nazis all contribute to its dark and haunting legacy. The Catacombs of Paris are a vast underground ossuary located beneath the streets of the city. They hold the remains of millions of people transferred there from overcrowded cemeteries during the late 18th and 19th centuries. While they have historical and cultural significance, the catacombs also evoke a sense of creepiness and macabre fascination. The catacombs stretch for about 200 miles, forming a labyrinthine network of dark and narrow passageways. Descending into this subterranean world, visitors are immediately enveloped in darkness, with only dim lighting illuminating the ancient stone walls and skeletal structures. The eerie silence, occasionally interrupted by the sound of dripping water or the echo of footsteps, creates an unsettling atmosphere. Human bones and skulls are neatly arranged in patterns along the walls, forming haunting displays that serve as a haunting reminder of the fragility and impermanence of life. The presence of these remains, coupled with the knowledge that they once belonged to real individuals, can send shivers down the spines of those who explore the catacombs. The air inside the catacombs is cool and damp, adding to the sense of discomfort and claustrophobia. The darkness and isolation create an impression of being cut off from the outside world, with only the dead as companions in this underworld. Furthermore, tales of ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena add to the creepy allure of the catacombs. Visitors and workers have reported hearing strange sounds, feeling a sense of unease, or even claiming to see apparitions moving in the shadows. These stories contribute to the legend of the catacombs as a haunted and mysterious place. The catacombs of Paris have become a popular destination for those seeking thrills and a taste of the macabre. However, people have died in the catacombs of Paris due to accidents and unauthorized exploration. Common causes of death or accidents include getting lost in the labyrinthine tunnels, falls and injuries in the hazardous terrain, suffocation in areas with limited ventilation, collapsed walls or ceilings, falling debris from deteriorating structures, and drowning in flooded sections. These risks highlight the importance of respecting regulations and safety guidelines when visiting the catacombs.
Thank you for watching part 1 of the Most Terrifying Places on Earth series. We're excited to bring you part 2, where we'll delve even deeper into some of the scariest locations around the world. To catch the next installment, simply click on the link provided or check out the description below. If you enjoyed your time with us, we appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us.